hero of the week has been Miss Evergreen blocking the Suez Canal.
What?
There's a Chicago ship that has been picked up by a gust of wind and is now blocking the Suez Canal, which is stopping a tenth of the world's trade. And they're losing $9.6 billion a day each day this goes on. And they've tried everything. It can't be moved. It's just still there. And that's what has nearly toppled capitalism. A ship just blocking the canal.
What's it called again?
I think it's Evergreen.
Oh, that's so cute.
She's just doing her bit to topple the capitalistic structure of our world.
She really went out on that voyage and thought, I'm going to topple capitalism today. And I love it for her. Oh, so cute. Fashion icon. We love her. Kind of terrible. Haven't seen the memes, but kind of terrible. I didn't know anything about this. So I think that shows the absolute extent that I go to during the week to avoid news.
The news.
Yeah, so much. So that's terrible. Anything else?
And then more sad news because of the survivors, but David Dobrik's downfall has commenced.
Yes, it
has. He has been publicly blacklisted by all of the favorite YouTube brands that Dollar Shave Club, HelloFresh. You know, if you've ever watched one YouTube video, they will have sponsored one of these people.
Big time.
And it's only taken until he's lost all these public endorsements. He's had to step down from his app, which was worth $200 million or something. You could take pictures, but then they would appear a day later on an Instagram feed. Excuse me. I don't know who's doing it, but there was a lot of controversy because the whole thing was when they launched it, you had to have an invite, and then you could share an invite with your friends to join the app. You couldn't just get on it straight away. But then people were selling invites for the app for $20, and everyone was like, "Oh no, it's a free app," but people are just trying to make money over it. So that was
capitalism.
That was old controversy, but he's had to step down from that now because of the Insider article, and now Jeff Wittick, who's another member of the Vlog Squad, he went on H3 podcast being I don't know, the Business Insider article's lying, the journalist is lying, but he hadn't read the article.
Oh God! At least read the article before you turn up. Oh my gosh! So stupid.
So stupid. So he's now made another video being oh, I've read the article now, and I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, did he cry, or was it just a sort of sad face? Sorry.
It was a sad face in his podcast room. So he had a big podcast mic on and glasses and a hat. So it was hard to tell what emotions were passing over his face.
It's probably because he has no emotions. So that was probably why. He was not really sorry. He was like, oh, okay. I was forced to read this, and I guess now I've got to eat crow. Is that the phrase?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's what he did.
So David Dobrik is he also came out with another apology, which was a bit more sincere.
Yeah, I did see this. Well, I didn't see it, but
better.
I knew it. He cried, I think.
Did he cry in it? Oh, yeah, his eyes were very red.
In the eyes, which is what me and Holly requested last week. We were like, is it a real YouTube apology for something very serious if they haven't at least pretended to cry? Because I don't think it is.
Sitting on a floor.
Yeah, very
Trisha. Couch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was maybe he watched Trisha's old crying videos and was like
Definitely. He definitely was like, I need to channel Trisha. I don't know how to feel about the apology. I haven't seen it, but I do think it's probably not my place to absolve him of things that he's done and encouraged. So yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh, well done him for apologizing.
After he's lost all these sponsorships, he wasn't ready to apologize in the beginning because he still was going to get all the money that he had. And now it's everyone has finally gone, oh, this is a step too far. You've done all these terrible things, but now is the time. He's gone, Actually, on reflection.
On reflection, now that my career is going down the toilet, I've decided now is the time to cry on camera because nothing screams authenticity like someone trying to squeeze out tears in front of a camera. Oh, it's beautiful. Do you want a segue into some other pop culture moments? Because I've got one.
Please.
In the realm of David Dobrik and people he's had drama with, Trisha Paytas did something this week, which isn't a controversy, but boy, is it. Is it pop culture? Yes, it's beautiful. I mean, terrible, but so... Oh, do you remember her I Love You, Jesus song, the infamous song?
Yes.
She's remixed it. Remix is probably the wrong word. She's re-recorded as a new person she loves, I Love You, Moses.
No.
It's got a double meaning because of like her fiance Moses, but it is much about Moses, the biblical Moses. Yeah.
The Jewish Moses.
Yeah, literally. Fun lines include, "You freed the slaves and you freed my soul."
No, Trish. Oh my god.
And a whole verse in Hebrew.
Oh my god.
Other than that, it's quite cute of her and Moses. Like, Moses is in the video and they look really happy. But other than the choice lines.
Oh my god, you freed the slaves and you freed my soul.
Another sort of sad thing that happened this week was the whole Kylie Jenner and her makeup artist thing. I don't know if you'd seen
completely missed this.
Right, so Kylie Jenner puts a post out earlier in the week being like, Samuel Rauder, I think he goes by Sam, who has done makeup for her in the past, is kind of a big name makeup artist or does makeup with a lot of celebrities, had got into a very serious car accident. Needed funds, or his family needed funds to pay for like life-saving surgeries. So they set up a GoFundMe page to pay for these extensive medical bills, and they needed $120,000.
Okay.
Kylie puts this on her story and is like, please go and donate. And people go on there, and she'd only donated $5,000. And obviously a lot of people are saying, you literally make more than that in a day, like more than the amount they need in a day. You are pretty much a billionaire, and you couldn't spare this for someone who has worked for you, has given their time to you, has like even you. Well, she should spare it for anyone who needs it, but if it's someone you know and you have a personal connection with,
and getting your followers to
you're encouraging your followers to give money. So people obviously had a big bit of backlash to that. So then later on, she did an apology where she did explain, which makes sense, I guess, that to begin with, when she'd gone to the GoFundMe page, they'd said they needed $11,000. There was already $6,000 in there, something like this. There was already $6,000 in there. She added $5,000, then put it to her story to like encourage other people to just give little bits, and then they like changed the number, I guess, because he needed new stuff doing, and I don't know.
God.
But that's kind of like, if that's true, okay, but that's kind of the end bit of the apology she made. It starts by her sort of being like, well, we're not even that good friends anymore.
No.
Well, in different words, obviously. She's like, he isn't really in my life anymore. So basically being like, why would I give him that amount of money?
Oh, God.
So, I mean, she said it probably in a better way than that, but she seemed to miss like the issue that even if he's not your regular makeup artist, because this was other celebrities' arguments against it, that he isn't her regular makeup artist, he isn't her number one, and they were being like, so she doesn't have to give him the money. And then other celebrities were being like, it's not her business how she spends her money. It's not, but I think it's shocking if someone you know needs that amount of money.
And it's chump change.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be, because that is, I can't picture ever having that much money in my life. But, like, it's chump change for her. She doesn't, she makes, like you said, she makes that less, she makes more than that in a day. That's just hoarding wealth. That's just being tight with your money. And then to come out and be like, well, you know, we don't really talk that much anymore. What? This man's life is on the line.
And the thing is as well, like, I get that the amount they needed changed, but maybe if she'd seen that it changed, she could have gone back and then redonated. I don't know. I think that's what I would do if I had the money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the equivalent of, like, us having to, like, give £1 to a friend. Yeah. Her giving that amount of money is basically us giving £1 to one of our friends. And, like, I've never been in a situation like this, but, like, you always support your friends. We support our friends, and, like, even when we've had, like, no money or, like, very little money,
exactly.
we've, like, supported our friends and gone to, like, things that they've been doing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think if I had the money to, like, save their lives, I would do it, even if the amount had changed. But
yeah,
there's that. And then, like,
God,
a little fun one to lighten the mood. Have you seen this week Orlando Bloom's morning routine, or, like, day routine that he revealed in an interview?
Oh my God, no. Tell me.
Right, so the beginning of it, have you seen American Psycho?
I know bits and pieces of it.
Right. For anyone who's not seen American Psycho, or anyone who has but doesn't know, there's, like, quite an infamous scene at the beginning where it's, like, Christian Bale's character is talking you through his morning routine, and it's very eerie. Go watch the clip on YouTube. It's really good. But the thing is, like, it's so eerie, and he's talking about all these, like, intense things he does in the morning, and it sounds a lot like what Orlando Bloom says. It says, I like to earn my breakfast, so I'll just have some green powders, and I mix with brain octane oil, a collagen powder for my hair and nails, and some protein. It's all quite LA, really. Then I'll go for a hike while I listen to some Nirvana and Stone Temple Pilots. By 9 a.m. it's breakfast, which is usually porridge, a little hazelnut milk, cinnamon, vanilla paste, hazelnuts, goji berries, and a vegan protein powder, and a cup of PG Tips. I'm 90% plant-based, so I'll eat a really good piece of red meat maybe once a month. I sometimes look at a cow and think, that's the most beautiful thing ever.
Oh.
And then it gets worse, because at some point he says, then I'll have a shower and I get dressed. I like to make an effort. No tracksuit bottoms. That's fine. I have a deal with Amazon where I work on projects exclusively for them. That's fine. I spend a lot of my time dreaming about roles for myself and others, for minorities and women. I'm trying to be a voice for everybody. And I know that he was thinking that what he was saying was, like, incredible. But what he's basically said is, I'm thinking about roles for me, a white man, and other minorities that I'm not going to go into, and women in general. Just generally women. So he's going to make films where the rest of the cast will be minorities, hasn't explained anything more than that, and women, again, nothing more into that, and Orlando Bloom. That's just the cast.
He can be the token white man.
Yeah, there's no other men in it. No other white people, just Orlando Bloom there, doing his white savior thing. I don't know.
Oh,
very funny. He's sort of, like, it was memed a lot. He's dealt with it in, like, good taste. I'm okay with it. It screams people who are out of touch. It's very Gwyneth Paltrow goop, but, he's living with Katy Perry. He was bound to not be fully normal.